going. Hi, my name is David Brown, and this is my first time doing anything on YouTube. I'm sitting here with my dear friend Simone, and I've gotten some information recently that I'd like to share with my friends and anybody else who would like to listen. It can be somewhat controversial. Some of the material you're going to hear may not be what you're into, but I would really like you to listen past that, because this guy who I'm going to suggest is really quite amazing. And his name is, and bear with me here, okay. First of all, let me explain something to you. I am not religious. I am spiritual. I believe that all roads lead to the top of the same hill. We're all looking for the same thing. We all want love. We all want to be secure. And I'm a real open-minded person, but some of this shit may rock your socks. Try and get past it. Listen to the whole thing. But the guy's name is Gregg Braden. He can be found on YouTube. I got involved with him the other night, and I'll tell you what, it's life-changing. What I'd like to talk about basically is world consciousness. We're all aware of 2012, the Mayan prophecies and whatnot. Okay. They didn't come to pass. I do believe we are in a very cosmic state of humanity. We are going to become more conscious, and things will be different. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you. If you listen to this tape, the man has some good scientific reasoning behind it, and basically makes a lot of sense, to me anyways. To you, he may sound like bullshit, but if you can bear with the tape, I find it, well, I found it more than compelling. It taught me how to pray properly and get what I asked for. You know, in the Bible and in different things, and I don't want to turn anybody off by saying the Bible, but what is above is below. I shit you not, man. Some of this really makes sense. So once again, Gregg Braden, he can be found on YouTube. He discusses world consciousness, the way things are going to be coming about. Our old civilization is ending, and it is not going to be fossil fuel. It's going to be a whole lot of different things. The main thing is humanity is going to switch, and their consciousness is going to be what makes our new race. This is my belief. You may look at me and hear what I'm saying and go, this guy's fucked up. Well, hey, maybe I smoked a little too much Pacololo today, but I'll tell you what, I've been into this for like about 25 years, since the first time I read, well, I won't even tell you what I read, because that might turn you off, but I'll tell you what, well, I will tell you, because you know what, I gotta introduce somebody to you here. This is my other half. This is Simone. Simone, would you come in here?
Yes. Hey. Thank you, David.
Get your head in there.
Let me get this. There we go. There we are.
See, she's all smiles. Alright, I'm still there. Hey. Trying to be there. Anyways. Hey, this is our first time, guys.
Anyway.
The two of us are really trying to stay on a spiritual course that makes sense, and we're not opposed to anybody's beliefs. All we gotta share is that Um, the universal language is love, and if you want, and it's not bad to pray for yourself. Shoot for the stars. You are. God, I don't even want to go into that now. I think I might blow you away. But we're all connected, and the universe and the trees and the earth and the air and we as human beings are all connected. And how does that affect your everyday life? When you soccer moms are driving your kids to school, or dads like I used to be, or going to work, or your construction workers like it used to be, got so much work you have to turn it down and it kills you because you're worrying so much about money. I think I got a solution, man. I think it's turning on to the World Web, and that is not the website. It's the space between space that our astronauts thought, our NASA thought was empty. We now know it is full of energy. We are linked to so much of the universe that we're not aware of, and our capabilities are so much more than we're able to comprehend, that if we do practice a few really basic positive things in our lives, we can have whatever we want. Now, Simone has taught me that, and she's shown me tapes and other people that have the knowledge and have done the scientific background. For God's sake, don't take my word for it. I'm going on people that have background, scientific background, that are telling me this stuff, and I'm watching tapes that are out there that are not broadcast by our NBC, CBS, or whatever.
They don't want us to know.
They don't want us to know, but the information is there. I'm getting dizzy again. I swear to God, this information just rocks me.
Can I?
Yes, Simone has
okay.
some things she'd like to say.
Okay. So I'm just going to expound a little bit on what David's talking about. The law of attraction is the law that brings us what we want. It just brings us everything. When we talk about praying in the proper fashion, when David talked about that, what he's talking about is coming from the heart. Our emotions, our feelings are what create the vibrations that go out there in the world, and that's what we get back.
Absolutely.
The get what you give, you reap what you sow is exactly that. What you give out, you're getting back.
Yep.
If you're sitting there thinking crappy thoughts about your friends, your neighbors, your sisters, everybody, you're going to get right back in your life shit that you can be bitching about. If you're out there thinking about how wonderful your friends are and how wonderful the world is, despite all of the negative things that are occurring, that's what you're going to experience. David and I are fully aware that our thoughts create our future, and we have gone through a lot of stuff, let's just say, in the last year and a half.
We're growing.
We are growing, and we're doing it together, which is a really cool thing. He's not my boyfriend. We have the most awesome relationship that any two human beings can have, and anyway, that's a whole nother tape. Okay. Again, the law of attraction says that what you think is what you get. And what Gregg Braden did for us was put that into showed us the scientific proof behind that.
Absolutely.
We are touch it, feel it, taste it kind of people, and when you see scientific proof to spirituality or spiritual
beliefs or whatever it may be.
Thank you, David. When you see that scientific proof, it just means a lot more. It hits at home, so to speak. And the praying and anyway, your thoughts create your future. That's the bottom line for everything.
Can I interject here?
Absolutely.
Excuse me. Yeah, what she's saying and what this guy projected to us is he showed us the universal grid, and what you will see if you watch this tape.
When you watch it.
When you watch it, not if, when you watch it. And, you know, like Simone said, you know, we're very open-minded, so we're open to looking at different ideas, but when you have scientific proof backing up a spiritual belief that you have, it reinforces you so much. And when you have somebody to share that with, it makes all the difference in the world. I have someone to share that with, but what we'd like is to share it with our friends and anybody else who wants to listen, because you know what, we're not nutcases. We're like you. We're struggling in life every day. We live on Maui and we are blessed and we know it, but we're learning things and we're becoming more spiritual. And her and I have the need to share it with other people, and that's all we're doing. We're not trying to be anybody who we're not. I was very hesitant to let my face and my voice be shown on Google, but I said, you know what? I'm not worried about what you people think about me. If one of you tunes into this guy and gets something out of it, man, that would be great. And that's all I can say. Until next time I talk to you again, thanks for watching, because you know what? Simone and I are on a journey, and it's spiritual, but it's fucking bitchin'.
Yeah, it's so much more. It's personal growth, it's expansion, and it's becoming aware that we are so much more than this physical body. That's first and foremost.
That's basically what we're trying to say. There's the vehicle that we've been given to spend. We are spiritual beings experiencing a human existence, and like they say, the temple is not the church. The temple is your body. That's something I've got to start practicing, taking care of me, taking care of myself, so that I can be more spiritual and be more of a benefit to my fellow man. You know, be a better friend, help the cakeys, you know, do things that aren't all about me, but help me grow in life, but do something good at the same time. And with my partner here, we're working on that. And I got a lot of other friends who do listen to me, and I think if I maybe show the way a little bit or lead the path, maybe they'll listen to me too. I hope so. I hope people don't think I'm just talking out of my ass, because this really comes from the heart. I love y'all.
It does.
And you know what? The only reason we're doing this is because we're sharing something that we found that we think is really important for other people to know. Otherwise, you wouldn't get my ass on here. Thank you very much.
What David said. We love you so very much, and we're going to do this. We're going to do this a lot, because there's so many things that we want to share with you. We love you from the bottom of our heart. We have nothing but love for everybody out there.
Absolutely.
And we will see you again
soon.
Aloha.
Aloha.